Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I've taken this Fiat Panda into part exchange, so let's get into it. Watch my previous videos, you would have seen that I had a Dacia Sandero, I should say, Sandero Stepway, which I've sold now, and I've taken this Fiat Panda 1.2 pop into stock. This is not something that I would normally stock and not something I would normally deal with but I had to take this in to get the deal done on a Dacia. So let's have a look around the car. And when the customer sent me the pictures of the car, it was quite a sunny day and I think it'd just been washed, so I didn't notice in the pictures how or the condition of the bodywork. So let's start from panel to panel. So this panel, front driver side wing, seems to be okay. That's probably the only panel on the car that seems to be in a decent condition. As you can see, the bumper has been replaced, which the customer did actually do herself. Well, she got paid someone to do it in her ownership. You can see on the bonnet, it's all faded along there. Coming across to the passenger side, again across here. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. It's all, yeah, you can see that it's all faded along there. Again, along this side of the car, it's all faded. You can see it's all faded along here. Just rear quarter panel here. Again, it's all faded. Going over to the back, we've got some crease marks there. Slight nudge in the back at some point there. Actually, the boot lid seems to be okay actually. That's not too bad. Going over to this side again, you can see rear quarter panel, rear driver side door again, all faded up. Finishing up on the driver's side door, again all faded. Going over to the roof, I'm not sure if you see that. The roof isn't too bad actually. And then we've got some marks there and a dent there. So having a look at the tyres, I just had a fresh 12 months MOT. Rear tyres look good on that one. Yeah, that one looks decent as well. She did say that she changed the front two tyres. They come up as advisories. Yeah, that's a new tyre there for sure. And then going over here, yeah, so all four tyres have good amount of tread. The car is a category C car, as you probably can tell from what's happened on the bumper there, which is now known as a category S. So it's been in an accident at some point, had some structural damage, and the insurance company didn't want to pay it off, so they ripped the car off. So I don't normally deal in category cars, especially all cars in this kind of condition, but I had to take this in to get the deal done on a Dacia. So let's have a look on the inside. Strange thing is, there were car mats in the car, but the customer decided to take the car mats from this car and put it in the Dacia as well, even though the Dacia had car mats at the front but not at the back. But anyway, so there were car mats there. I can replace the car mats, so that's not too bad. So as you can see, it's pretty bad in here. Hopefully the camera's picking up all of the dust and the dirt, all in there. It's really dusty around the instrument cluster. This needs a good valet. The seats need a good wet vac. And it should, the interior should come out pretty good, I think. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the car so far. You need a key for the boot. Going into the boot. Boot's a decent size. Needs a good clean and a good vacuum. We're missing a partial shelf along there. Came with a spare tyre and stuff. If I just lift that up. And a jack. This is a plus point. Oh yeah, you've got the light there is loose. So I need to get that pushed back into place. I'm caught in two minds. Please let me know, guys, in the comments down below what I should do with this car, because I'm caught in two minds on what to do with it. It comes only with the one key. There's no central locking on this one. Let's have a quick look inside and what we've got. So this is where I'm caught in two minds what to do with this car. So it's got 49,378 miles. So nice low mileage car. I've taken it for a test drive. It drives fine. All the heating, all that stuff, the radio, all that's working. There is an issue with the steering. So when I'm driving the car, or when I took it for the test drive, it was at the steering wheel was literally at that angle for me to keep the car straight on the road. So it's either tracking or something else that needs to be looked into there, which I didn't know about. Again, look, you get the part changes in. Customer didn't mention to me about that, and she goes, she never noticed it. It's like, I was thinking to myself, how do you not notice when you're driving a car in a straight line when you have to hold the steering wheel at an angle like that? But it is what it is, and these are kind of things that you have to deal with in a car trade, and some of the things that you come across. So should we have a look underneath the hood as well? Let's pop the hood up. Looking into the engine bay, it just had a service, so it's pretty clean down here. That belt down there, alternator belt down there, that seems pretty new. If I'm not mistaken, these engines are chain driven, so you don't need to worry about cam belt changes and stuff. Can't see any obvious leaks from anywhere, from any of the seals, anything like that. Looks pretty dry to me. Seems like a fairly newish battery. Like I said earlier, it's just been serviced and MOT'd, so you know on that side of things it's good to go. It drives really well. Let's go through what we have in terms of paperwork for the car. The car did come with some paperwork, so this is the latest MOT that we have for the car, which was done at 48,451 miles. So the advisories we have: child seat fitted, which has been taken out now. I helped move that and fit that into the new car, into the Dacia. And then we've got the only two other advisories were near said front tyre and offside front tyre, which we know have been changed, and the tread looks good on that. So we know those advisories have been dealt with. So 12 months advisory free MOT, which is a plus point for the car. We do have two service printouts for the car. So we've got a service printout there with a total of £195.60, and another one here, the most recent one, at a total cost of £218. So we know recently it's been looked after. Just being careful that I don't show any of the customers' details. As service, there was an advisory actually on the offside front shock has a bent bracket for anti-roll bar drop link. This can shorten the life of the drop link. New shock absorber, £263.94. So that might need to, if I'm looking to retail it, that will need to be done, and then obviously the tracking will need to be done. So we can look into that if we do end up retailing the car. We do have a service book for the car, so we'll have a look at that. As most of you guys are watching the videos would be aware, that most of these category cars that come back up for sale and stuff after they've been repaired don't have service history with them. So this is just a generic service book, but we do have some stamps in the service book. So we've got 4 stamps here. So one at 2015, 16, and obviously we've got a massive gap there. And then we've got 2021 and 23 at 40,000. So it's been recently serviced, 12 months MOT. In terms of the V5, I'll quickly show you that in terms of ownership. We've got 4 previous owners, and there you can see on the V5 it says the vehicle has been salvaged because the estimated cost of the commercial repair was more than the value of the vehicle. So guys, when you buy cars, make sure you check the V5. So I've had a few friends that have been caught out in the past as well, where they bought cars and they've not known that they're category cars. So obviously you need to do your HPI checks or whatever checks you're doing on the cars. That will always bring it back. And also check out, like I showed you there on the V5, make sure if there's anything other than the number of keepers. And that was registered brand new when it was first declared. How people are getting caught out, but you need to make sure that you're doing the right checks on the cars before you hand over any money. Let me know, guys, what you think I should do with this car. So I've got 12 months advisory free MOT on there now. Freshly been serviced. 4 previous owners, which is a bit higher than I normally deal in, but it's not too bad for the age of the vehicle. In terms of price wise and all that kind of stuff, non-cat, I think these are around 4k ish, and then obviously with categories cars you have to take about 30% off the value of that. So taking that into consideration, I reached out because I was struggling to value this part exchange, considering the pictures that were sent across and knowing that is a category C. So I reached out to the legend that is Chops at Chops Garage. I sent him over some of the pictures and the reg, and I told him, Chops, look, or James, I'm struggling to value this car at. What would you value it at if you were taking it in a part exchange? He told me a figure, and then I agreed another figure with my customer. So I got this in at a relatively low cost, but I almost was looking at it from a scrap point of view because I'm not sure what to do with this, but it drives fine. So let me know, guys, in the comment section down below what you think I should do with this car. I've never taken a car in part exchange in this kind of condition, so what do I do? It's a kind of a high peaks matte kind of situation. Do I just trade it out as it is, or do I spend quite a lot of money in the car, getting it up to spec, getting it retail ready? So do I trade it out as it is? Someone out there must want a car like this, cheap run around, which is hard to find at the moment, 12 months MOT, freshly serviced, someone who doesn't care about the condition of the bodywork, so potentially someone who's doing like Uber Eats deliveries and stuff like that, food deliveries, where they just need to get A to B. It might be perfect for them. Or do I retail it? So get all the bodywork done, obviously I would get the front bumper resprayed, the back bumper resprayed. I reached out to my bodywork guys before I got the car into stock, and they quoted me $350 for the front bumper and the back bumper, and then obviously I'll get them to polish the car and see if I can get colour back to how it was originally, or better than it is at the moment, and retailing it. Because like I said, I reached out to Chops Garage, and he told me what he would do is get the bodywork done. Obviously he doesn't know, I'm not sure if he spotted how bad faded the paintwork condition was, and I don't think I showed him this dent down here, but he was saying to get it retail ready and put it up for 2795. So let me know what you guys think. Should I try and put it up for 2795, get it all done, or should I just trade it out as it is and make a quick profit? But obviously if I retail it, I've got the consumer rights, I need to warranty it, all that kind of stuff. But if I trade it out as sold as seen as it is at the moment, quicker sale, less stressful, but I won't be making as much money as I would retail it. So let me know, guys, in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's something that I've not done before, a category C car or an S car in this kind of condition. I am literally torn in between two minds of what to do with this one. So your comments down below will really help me make my decision on what to do in this one. A lot of you guys are watching the videos aren't subscribed, so please subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel grow and it pushes the content out to other viewers who might be interested in this kind of content. Please smash the like button as well. Hit the like button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and take care, guys.